Y'all know what it is, baby. It's the morning hustle with my homegirl, L'Oreal.
Yes.
Myself, the 5-footer, Kyle Santillian. And we got a guest today who is making noise, doing it big, whether it's in the music or it's in the movies. Y'all know who she is. Chloe Bailey's in the building.
We're so excited.
Good morning.
So much. Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
Good.
It's crazy. You are literally everywhere. First you was naked on my screen throwing it back, and now you're praising for God.
We're going to get right to it, huh?
We're talking about me here. Yes. But how did we get from the bedroom scene to praising for God? I love the balance.
Yes, it's called being an actress.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
To play different roles. So
Yeah.
I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. And I just can't wait for everyone to see this movie out on April 7th.
The movie is Praise This. It's coming out on Peacock streaming network April 7th. So everybody that has this can watch this at home.
Yes, they can.
Right? And let's talk about your character. Your character gets caught up and into the church and praise singing and competition. Give me a little bit of the drama that goes into this character that you play.
Yes, so Sam is definitely a fireball. She's a rebellious little one who's just trying to make her music career kick off, and she's willing to do whatever to make that happen. So her dad ends up sending her to Atlanta. She's from LA, and she's finding herself through the music, and she ends up getting caught up in the gospel scene.
Yeah, and caught up with a couple of other things as well. You know, Quavo, obviously, one of the co-stars in your show, in
Yes,
your movie.
he killed
Sorry,
it.
he
Yeah.
killed it as well. This is like one of his first acting roles aside from
think so.
Atlanta or something.
I think so. He was really good.
And of course, they linked y'all together right immediately, but you shut those rumors down.
Yes.
But you did sing at Takeoff's funeral.
I did.
How
Rest
did
in
that
peace.
all come about?
Yeah, so I'm friends with the family, and it really broke my heart when we lost him. So I was happy that I was able to honor him in that way.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking.
Very emotional time. Like, I was there, and you did an amazing job. I don't know how you were able to, because I was in tears. Everyone was in tears in there, but you know, you definitely did an amazing job.
Thank you. I just had to pray to God and remind myself it was greater than me in that moment, and to just honor him in every way. So.
Yeah.
And obviously, by that point, the movie was already wrapped up, but you were living in Atlanta.
I went back to LA, but I flew out just for the funeral.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you talked about Quavo, you know, being introduced to the big screen in this movie. Also, some of the guys on there, like Country Wayne. I'm glad to see him have a shot in a movie like this. He's been doing so many things independently. You know, how much fun was it to work with him in this film?
It was amazing. He was cracking us all up. He was ad-libbing the whole time, as well as Druski.
Yes.
And it was just so, like, the cast is amazing. Angelica, who plays my sister cousin, and then Corinne Hawthorne and Jacqueline Carr, who are amazing gospel singers. So it's a fantastic cast. Mac Wilds, everybody. I'm just happy to be in such great company.
Druski just recently busted his ass on stage. So you perform all the time. Amazing performances you have. Have you ever like took a fall or a slip?
Oh, yes, all the time.
Yeah.
It's just about how you play it off and how you get back up. And it was funny because the last couple of weeks while we were shooting Praise This, I sprained my ankle and I had a boot on, and Drew would make fun of me with my boot. And guess what? He sprained his same foot. I messaged him.
Look at that.
I messaged him. I said, oh, all that talking. Look, he said, yeah, I should have shut my mouth. Yeah. He had the same boot on.
But that go to show you God don't play about you.
Absolutely.
You got a foot up on him.
Absolutely. Now, I have to ask you this because you're here. You are growing up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? A lot of us know you from, you know, your younger years, and, you know, some of the roles now are very adult. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about, what was the movie? Swarm.
Yes.
And that role. And then we seeing some of your performances on stage. You're really getting to that sexy space.
I mean, I'll be 25 in July.
Yeah, she's
I
grown.
think, I think people still look at me like I'm 16.
I do.
Yeah, and it's
do.
okay. That's normal,
Yeah.
but you know, people can either watch or ignore it. So
Let me ask you that about that. 'Cause is it really that cut and dry for you? Because I love you. I love you and your sister, everything you've done. I met you guys in Chicago and the BET Awards. You guys have done a little cute video for me shouting out my daughter. Do you remember that?
I remember, of course I do.
So there, and if I'm being honest with you, some of the performances, I was like, oh, I'm let down a little bit because I felt.
Tell the truth. He
I'm
said
telling
that
the
his
truth.
daughters can't watch you no more.
Yeah, that's where I was going
Because of the
with.
mic thing.
I didn't say they can't. But my point is that I do love for my daughters to look up to you guys.
Yes.
And then sometimes we know how this industry is and the internet is and the world that we live in today. And I was like, damn, they got Chloe. They pushed her into the sexy
If you think
space.
about it like this, so I'm a 24-year-old woman who'll be 25. a beautiful thing about being a woman is that we can have multiple layers to ourselves. What people choose to focus on is my body and how I choose to perform, but nobody talks about how I engineer my own music. I produce my own music. Nobody wants to talk about the brain side. And that doesn't go viral. That doesn't trend. But anytime I move my hips or do anything that a normal 20-year-old in everyday life does now, for some reason, that's the trending topic. Even from the sex scene in Swarm, it was nothing different people haven't seen from me. They saw a tiny bit of my butt in the mirror.
That's the crazy part. You didn't even show anything.
If you want to see that, just go to my Instagram, So it wasn't anything new, but it's okay. I'm happy.
How come nobody said nothing about damn something?
Because he's a man.
Exactly.
And I'm a black woman.
Exactly.
Is that what y'all think, honestly?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, he didn't get any backlash and say, why did he go? Well, he's a drug dealer and one thing, he's naked in the other. She's in school and grownish and they still look at, she has sex.
And I don't want to come off like I'm attacking you. I just look at it like I'm always searching. Yeah, that's the word. I'm searching for who in the entertainment space can I put in front of my kids. You know what I mean? So that's what space I was coming from.
Can I ask you something? One day your kids will be grown, and I'm sure if your life was laid out in front of them, would you want them to see every part of your life?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, probably not. No, so I understand, but I just wanted to be honest with you, have the conversation, and get your perspective on it. You know what I mean?
Love Club. I love you so much more even now today. And you know what? I did want to talk to you about In Pieces and the fact that you do engineer all your own stuff, which is not an easy thing.
I didn't even know that till you said that.
See, look at that. You should have did your research.
You said what?
Should have did your research. 12 of the 14 songs. Is that correct? So what only Hitmaker did the Chris Brown record, which I love, and you got backlash again for that as well. Now, there's so many people that do duets and songs with Chris Brown. Nobody said anything. You do this amazing record. How does it feel? I love it.
Thank you so much.
And you get the damn backlash. What is the problem? What do they have on you what do you think it is?
I don't know. I'm just happy they're talking.
I know that.
I'm grateful for it. I get to do what I love. Yeah. Everybody has a right to an opinion. That's freedom of speech.
Yeah.
So it's up to me to decide what I give my attention to.
Yeah. But how much money are y'all saving on the budgets for your music? Because you sitting down in your house recording, you sitting at that, and you have incredible vocals. People don't know how hard it is to sit and sing. You're holding your cat. You're doing all of this. This is crazy. How do you get a peace of mind? Because I know you're sitting at home and you're probably just working all the time.
That's true.
What do you do for fun?
To be honest, music gives me that peace of mind because I use it as therapy. Whether people would listen to it or not, I'd still be creating as much as I do at home. It just calms my mind down. What I do for fun, I eat a lot of food. I'm a foodie. I sleep. And I like to go to the ocean.
I love that.
I like it. Let me ask you this. This is something that's dope because you are not only in the movie space now, your sister is.
Yes.
Everybody gave us such a hard time about the Little Mermaid situation, and that's going to be coming out. What do you say? What do you say when you're defending your sister? Because I know you're defending your sister hard.
Always.
And you guys are doing your thing. Talk to me just about how it makes you feel seeing her take on that iconic role, and also you as a sister, fighting for her.
The thing about my sister and I is that we get fueled when people underestimate us. And for her, I think the art should just speak for itself because she's such a light and she's such a talent, and what she's standing for and representing for all of these kids around the world who can look at her and say, hey, I can be anything that I want to be no matter what society tells me. So that's what we kind of live by. Instead of talking, we just let the work speak for itself because, we just got to keep our head down, keep it going, keep working, and just let things rock.
I love it.
And you are very protective. So how do you feel about, I saw the other day was April Fool's. They done tried to say she was pregnant, child. I didn't believe that. I knew Little Mermaid wasn't finna do us like that. But how do you feel when you see things like the Krishan and Ruby Rose situation? I know it's really hard for you to sit back and see them kind of attacking your sister who's innocent in the whole thing.
I just mind my business, and we just got money to make.
I feel that.
Do you go at DDG at any point? Hey, come on now.
I mind my business.
Yeah.
You never clap back? On Instagram, comments,
I mind
social
my
media?
business.
From a Finsta? I don't mind my business over there.
All right, well, look, we know why you're here. We appreciate you stopping by. We know we don't have a lot of time. So once again, we got to remind everybody, Praise This, Peacock Network, April 7th.
Yes.
You're going to be doing your thing in this movie. For the people that are watching this interview, have not seen the movie yet, what do you want them to know about what you got going on in the movie?
What I want them to take from this film is that come as you are, and God will accept you any and every way. And I hope they love the music. The music was done by Harvey Mason, who, is head of Grammys. He's an amazing producer, and there's such incredible talent in this film. The music is just, I can't wait for everyone to hear the soundtrack, and I hope you guys watch it on Peacock.
It's like a cool modern day version of Sister Act 2 is what it kind of gives me, which is I love because Lauryn Hill obviously was a star. And congratulations on the Cosmo, the first digital cover. You're there. But I do really quickly though, from In Pieces, I got to ask you about this one particular song.
Okay.
Feel Me Cry.
Oh, yes.
You got a little pressure on that record now. You're not talking about tears on your face, correct?
No.
Okay, so cry.
Yes.
Are you a crier, if you know what I mean?
I plead the fifth. I don't expose that information to a lot of people.
Listen to the record. Listen to the record. Maybe saying praise you, I'm sure, if you're a crier.
All right, Chloe Bailey, thank you so much for coming by the Morning Hustle. Praise This is out April 7th on the Peacock streaming network. Y'all know what it is. Thank you so much, Chloe.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are fun.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We are the Morning Hustle.